at CMHA, we certainly have been adapting, like I think everyone else in this world, and responding to the needs of our community. At CMHA, we didn't stop providing some of our critical services. And now we are working on some plans to return to the office, but a lot of our services are going to remain virtual because it's done really well.
The peer support group we offer weekly. It's on Wednesdays at 3:30. It's open for anybody to join. And really it's just a group where people come on and tell their lived experience stories. You're able to connect with people that are kind of going through similar experiences you may have gone through, or you know somebody who's gone through similar experiences. It's just a safe place to be supported, and we also teach about certain topics like mindfulness, CBT, just things of that nature. So if you'd like to join, please email me, and my email is on our main website.
This pandemic has affected everybody in so many ways, and our mental health is certainly in the forefront. We've heard talk about that's the second pandemic is dealing with all the mental health, fallout from people being isolated and, being alone. So we certainly, our crisis services, which are offered 24 hours, 7 days a week, have been busy. So that's amazing. We know people are reaching out, and we're just trying to, provide support where people are needing it.
During this time, I've been able to be at home with my family. So we've been a good support for each other. I think everybody's kind of scared and nervous because there's a lot of unknowns. We don't know when things will get back to normal. We don't know if things are going to get better anytime soon. And in the meantime, like I said, it's just reaching out for support, because a lot of people, they might not feel comfortable reaching out, or they might be afraid to reach out, but you can't be afraid to ask for help. Everybody needs that support and that help sometimes. And it's very important that if you do feel a little bit off, or you feel like you're going down a wrong path or a wrong direction, then it's important to reach out and get the support you need.
There's no right or wrong answers. I see a lot on social media, people judging each other, and there's some harsh words about what others think you should do. And I just don't think anyone knows. So you need to make the decision that's the best for you. So if your choice is to send your child back to school, then that's your choice, and that's fine. If your choice is to keep your kids at home, then there's nothing wrong with that, because we just don't know what's going to happen, and you have to make a choice that you're comfortable with and that you're going to be, well with. And things can change, right? So again, day by day, what do we know today? What do we have control over today? How are we sleeping? What's our diet looking like? Are we eating healthy foods? Are we getting exercise? So those kind of things we can control and just really monitor, because that's how we kind of, check in with ourselves to see how we're doing. Sleeping, eating, exercise, and talking, right? Talking with somebody that you trust. You don't have to have all the answers. So if I have somebody in my life that is struggling, I don't have to have the answers. I can just be here to listen. If I do perhaps have, a resource to share, that's fine. But I think, the biggest thing is just being available. So not feeling like you have to be a therapist, you have to be an expert on mental health and addiction, that you can just be present and just be there to say, hey, do you want to talk? I'll listen. And sometimes that's the biggest help that you can ever offer, is having, an ear for somebody and not being afraid, right? And if you are afraid, or if you feel like you need to get further help for somebody, then just be honest with that person and saying, I think we need to go to somebody and we can maybe talk about this further. But again, just being, I think, patient and being willing to listen.
Yes, to be supportive and be there for the person. And if you are the one struggling, to be accepting of the help that's offered. It's a hard thing to accept help and to reach out for help. And at one point in my life, I was struggling very badly, and I made the jump and reached out for help to the CMHA. And I began seeing a counselor one-on-one here at the CMHA. And really, the CMHA is a huge reason why I was able to change my life. It's an amazing organization, and from me working with the CMHA has now put me in this position that I'm in now to be able to help others with my experiences. So it's just very important to reach out for that help, and it really could save your life or change your life.